Here's a thought experiment. Imagine you walk into the office, ask your system a question, and before you finish your coffee, it's already read the manuals, the archived emails, the version history, and somehow figured out what you really meant to ask. That's the moment vector search and RAG quietly took over. Not loud, not dramatic, but unmistakable. In Australia, a tech team joked that RAG became the co-worker who knows where everything is. Vector search doesn't look for words, it looks for meaning. It retrieves ideas that live close together, even if the documents never explicitly said so. Across Europe, the same wave is rising. When Zillas rolled out its vector search service in Ireland, companies finally had a regional way to deploy semantic search without wrestling with custom infrastructure, and suddenly, vector databases felt less like fancy AI toys and more like electricity. You don't build your own grid, you plug into one, and now you embed every doc, slide, and chat log so RAG can treat them as working memory. Some UK consultants call this RAG 2.0, a full toolchain instead of a single technique. Chunking, re-ranking, hybrid retrieval, knowledge graphs, long context, agents that reason step by step. It's not question in, answer out. It's evidence gathering, it's connecting dots, it's filling the missing pieces before responding. And then comes hybrid RAG, the signature of this new era. Vectors give you semantics, graphs give you structure. Together you get understanding that feels surprisingly human. Companies thought this would complicate their stack. Most now say the opposite. Once your knowledge is broken into reusable pieces, everything becomes easier to maintain. Put these stories together and you get a clear signal. The AI race isn't about bigger models anymore. It's about data that can be understood. Vector search shapes the data. RAG gives it narrative. The toolchain gives that narrative a workflow. And once your documents, tickets, and design history turn into callable memory, your team learns faster, decides faster, and ships faster. What's striking is where this is happening, not just in global giants, but mid-sized European firms, Australian IT teams, everyday consultancies. The barrier dropped. You don't need deep learning expertise, you just need to know where your knowledge lives. The toolchain handles the rest. But there's a bigger question quietly forming. If AI can understand information, can it understand decisions, predict friction, see what you need before you ask? That's the next frontier. Not more parameters, but tighter fusion between knowledge and reasoning. Maybe we're already standing at that threshold, from vectors to meaning to action, from documents to structure to living knowledge. RAG isn't the evolution of search. It's the moment information becomes something you can think with. And when knowledge starts moving faster than people, the world feels different.